Theft, a growing problem within the official Minecraft marketplace. This is a problem that can take on many different forms, with today's video being about the theft of one of Minecraft Java's all-time most famous mods. At the beginning of 2022, a group of developers known as SNDBX took it upon themselves to recreate the Aether Mod from scratch for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. They published this recreation to the Minecraft marketplace for 1,690 Minecoins, or just under $10, and they titled it Aether Dimension, which I'll call Dimension. On the surface, Dimension looks like a fairly faithful recreation of the Aether Mod. If I had been told that Dimension was a project made with the blessing of Guilded Games, the developers of the actual Aether Mod, I could have very easily believed that claim. I'll break down just how many similarities these two projects share in a moment, but the key point here is that the group that developed this recreation allegedly did so without consulting or obtaining permission from Guilded Games at all. Okay, time out for a second. Just how stupid would you have to be to greenlight a rip-off project of this magnitude? This clearly took a lot of time and effort by some very talented artists and developers, but now that's all gone to waste. Another item worth considering is that the original Aether Mod's creator, King B Dogs, is an employee of Mojang, the company that makes Minecraft, and he has been for over 2 years now. While commenting on the situation back in January, he stated in a tweet, "Yeah, this was not approved or created by the original creators, such as myself, and they are making money off copying content without our permission." Whew, wow. The fact that this project was allowed to be published to the Minecraft marketplace at all could eventually spell disaster for Mojang legally. It's certainly a complicated issue, so all I'll say for now is this. I am a veteran creator with over a decade of experience witnessing a variety of issues with Mojang's treatment of Minecraft, and now I am blowing the whistle on just how flawed this game is getting as a whole. So let's take a moment to pay some bills, and then let's break this issue down. This is your brain. And this is your brain on Raid Shadow Legends. When I first started playing and I learned that battles cost energy, I started with 18, and 2 hours later, without spending a dime, I had 518, which is more, and more is better. For Raid's 3-year anniversary, they wanted a top 3 from me, and given who I am, I wanted to go with my top 3 finer details about Raid Shadow Legends, and I just mentioned one of them, so let's go! Number 2. This might sound silly, but I like that you're not punished for using the auto attack feature. If you only have a few minutes at a time to play, you get a lot of flexibility with this game. And 3, Raid's user interface flows like water. If anything is going to slow you down, it's not going to be the game itself. Also, the champions you find have user ratings. If you get whomped because you chose the wrong champions, well, that sounds like a you problem. Not that you're likely to, thanks to Raid celebrating its 3-year anniversary, where new players can scan my QR code to get a free starter pack. We're talking free champions Misericord, Tiger Soul, Romero, 10 Magic XP Brew, 10 Force XP Brew, and 10 Spirit XP Brew. And everyone can hop in-game to use promo code 3YearsRaid to get even more. If you're interested, click the link in the description down below, game on responsibly, and thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Back in December of 2021, I made a video about an earlier instance of Minecraft Marketplace theft wherein one of Minecraft's most famous texture packs was hijacked and put up for sale on the Minecraft Marketplace against the original creator's wishes. I'll link that video for those of you who are curious. A frequent comment left on that video questioned how much that situation even mattered in the grand scheme of things. In my opinion, people who held that viewpoint weren't ever considering the bigger picture. If one seemingly minor instance of Minecraft Marketplace theft were to go completely unpunished, what would stop another one from coming along and being worse than the one that came before it? And now, that is exactly what has happened. Let me show you. The first Aether Mod had you craft a glowstone portal in order to enter the Aether itself. Dimension does that too. Once you activate Aether 2's portal, you'll spawn within an outpost that allows for you to prepare for the adventure ahead. Dimension has a very similar spawn structure with a similar layout on the first floor, and it also has a wool roof. Both outposts have a sitting merchant that provide you with some basic information to help you along. Upon leaving this outpost, you'll notice that the main oak-like tree is called the Skyroot tree, and that the main birch tree is called Wisproot. One of your primary resources is a purple ore named Zanite, with this yellow ore being named Abrosium, in both cases. Once you adventure out a bit further, you'll observe even more similarities. This sheep variant with gold horns jumps super high, wiggles its legs while it's falling down, and in both cases is called the sheep puff. There's a flying whale marked with runic-like patterns named the air whale. This bull-like mob with armor plates on its body will attack you with knockback if you hurt it. And to top it all off, there are no fewer than 5 biomes with exactly the same name, many of which share exactly the same features. I hope you see the problem here. This isn't just an instance where one project has a few similarities to another. This is a disgustingly obvious ripoff. It's so disgusting, in fact, that Dimension even went as far as to rip off a second, very well-known Java Edition mod called the Twilight Forest mod. On top of that, Dimension isn't even a port of the Aether, it's a pre-fabricated map. Once you explore everything, you're done. In both the Aether and the Aether 2 Java Edition mod, you can venture out forever and ever, just like normal Minecraft, but in Dimension, you cannot. I'm not calling that a problem on its own or anything, but if the implication here is that Dimension is supposed to be a clone or an upgrade of the Aether mod, it doesn't even do a very good job at that. Alright, let's really hit the final nail in the coffin here, and compare the textures between these projects. Well, do I really need to explain it? Do I need to explain it for all of the ripoffs, matching blocks, mobs, and features that line up with the Aether mods? No, I don't. I've had enough. So then, that begs 2 final questions. Why did Mojang allow for this ripoff to go up for sale for $10 on the Minecraft Marketplace, and what kind of scrutiny do I feel Mojang deserves for this? Well, they definitely deserve some, and I promise you, we will get to that. If you feel that I deserve it, you should definitely hit that subscribe button. So, the first of those 2. Why did Mojang allow for this? My best guess for why Mojang allowed Dimension to go up onto the Minecraft Marketplace is that they do not take sides when it comes to who owns what when it comes to Marketplace uploads. Imagine this scenario playing out as if you had uploaded a piece of copyrighted content to your YouTube channel. I'm obviously not encouraging you to do so, but you could. On YouTube, fair use could apply for a variety of different reasons, but let's imagine, in this case, that it does not. If the copyright owner finds out about your upload, they can file a takedown with YouTube to have them remove your video, which you may know as a DMCA takedown notice. From there, your channel would get a copyright strike. 3 of those, and for the most part anyways, you are gone. If I had to guess, I would say that this process also loosely applies to the Minecraft Marketplace. Am I starting to paint a clear picture here? Gilded Games owns the copyright for the Aether mod, so they are the only ones that can file a takedown against Dimension. And that is exactly what they did. Dimension was published to the Minecraft Marketplace on January 4th, and the DMCA claim against it was filed on January 15th. The map was taken down from the Minecraft Marketplace within 2 weeks, and it has not returned since. I can say with all honesty that from a legal standpoint, I can see why Mojang acted the way that they did. However, this issue, for me, is really just the straw that has finally broken this YouTuber camel's back. Minecraft is far and away the best-selling video game of all time. Mojang's parent company is a multi-trillion-dollar corporation, and yet I can open up the dominant version of the best-selling video game of all time, use one command, and observe mountain biomes eating themselves because world generation fails this far out? Did you know that Mojang labeled this bug as "won't fix"? Yeah, seriously. I reported it myself months ago. These issues do not exist in Java Edition. Why? Go ask any advanced Redstone engineer why they cannot create the same creations within Bedrock Edition that they are able to in Java Edition. It's really very stupid and absolutely fixable. I get that Mojang needs to make choices that involve them turning the best profit possible, but letting your most prestigious game rot to pieces is simply unacceptable. With Minecraft 1.19 coming right around the corner, I want to do whatever I can do to ensure that Minecraft turns into the best game that it can possibly be. Mojang, if there were a universe where the community consensus about Bedrock stability were unequivocally positive, you would turn a greater profit in the long run. At some point during the first week of May, I'll be aiming to give this game a brutally honest breakdown. Subscribe to the channel if you're interested. That about does it for me for now. My name is AntVenom, and thanks for watching.